What's up? What's up? Out here on this beautiful Saturday morning. It's like 6 something in the morning. Couldn't sleep, so got up, decided to come for a walk. So let's chop it up. How can you get back on course? How can you get back on course? Let me explain something to you. In order to get back on course, you got to realize that you're the reason why you got knocked off course in the first place. I feel like for me to get back on course, I had to accept the things that I did, and I had to tell myself that course is not what I'm on anymore. You have to be prepared to just live and enjoy now. You can't buy love, you can't do those type of things. You can't buy forgiveness. So you have to look deep down inside yourself to say, hey, it's a different time, a different era in my life. Excuse me, with this big ass dog behind me. It's a different time and a different era in my life, so I'm trying to be better about it. A lot of people say, how come once I forgive myself, it's hard for somebody else to forgive me? We're not looking for that. We're not looking for when somebody else forgives you or anything of that sort. We're looking to fix ourselves. I can say clearly, it takes a lot to fix yourself. Clearly it does. But it can be done. You have to tell yourself, like, I'm deserving of what I want to bring to the table. See, we always look for what other people bring to the table. We have to say, I'm deserving of what I bring to the table. Yo, y'all see me keep looking back because that dog right there. So, in the process of that, you'll find out that you're a very good person once you realize that your past is behind you, right? So, Carter, like, what is it that you bring to the table? I bring me. I bring heartache. I bring suffering. I bring happiness. I bring joy. I bring the fear of God as my Father. Why? Because all I can be is me. Stop worrying about how to get things done and just focus on getting things done. We want to look at two aspects of life. If you love somebody, right? I mean, if you wholeheartedly love them and you see the good in them, you have to sometimes fight through the BS with them to get to that point where you can say, okay, I see the good in them. I'm going to go ahead and try to tough it out with them because I know that that's a good person, man or woman, right? You have to also be prepared to know that you're not going to always agree, but respect has to be there. I'm finding out that even though I have sat back and been like, I'm going to have the best life ever, it only becomes the best life if I work with my partner to solidify what we have. You got to put away your childish ways. And always remember, like, people who don't want you to be happy are upset because they're not happy. You have to be happy. You have to learn to love yourself before you can love another. You have to. The most important thing is you have to just learn to smile, clap, and cheer for yourself when ain't nobody else around. Sometimes we think we only gotta smile when somebody around us. Nah. You gotta learn to smile, cheer, and clap for yourself even when ain't nobody else around. I woke up this morning and I ain't gonna lie, like I was feeling like, I don't want to say down because it was too early to feel down, but I was feeling like I haven't accomplished what I'm supposed to accomplish. So now it's time for me to accomplish what I set out to accomplish. And I'm going to move in silence on that. What I'm not going to never do, and I advise a lot of y'all to do, is stop begging people for them to forgive you. Stop begging people for them to love you. If you're in a relationship with somebody or you with somebody, that should just automatically be. That should automatically be. They should be like, you know what? Once he or she said, I'm sorry, you have to let go of what was and focus on what is. Carter's Light.